Our world is full of wonders, mountains older than memory, oceans deeper than imagination, and ruins that whisper secrets from forgotten ages. But scattered across the earth are places that defy explanation. Ancient structures built with impossible precision, forests where travelers vanish, islands untouched yet filled with strange phenomena, and landscapes where science struggles to explain what the human eye can clearly see. Today, we journey across the globe to uncover the top 10 most mysterious places on Earth. Some are beautiful, some are terrifying, all of them are real. And by the end of this video, one question will remain. How much of our world do we truly understand? Machu Picchu and the Lost Civilization Clues. At the top of the Andes Mountains in Peru lies the crown jewel of ancient mysteries, Machu Picchu. Built in the 1400s by the Inca, Machu Picchu is a marvel of engineering. Massive stone blocks weigh tons, yet they fit together so perfectly that not even a blade of grass can slide between them. No mortar, no modern tools, no machinery. So how did they do it? Some theories suggest advanced stone-shaping techniques. Others believe the Incas inherited the site from an even older civilization, one lost to time. Adding to the mystery, the purpose of Machu Picchu is unknown. Some structures align perfectly with astronomical events. The stones resonate like musical instruments when struck. Certain walls show magnetic anomalies. And the biggest mystery? There are no records of its construction. None. It was as if Machu Picchu simply appeared fully formed, perfectly designed, and abandoned soon after. Archaeologists, engineers, and historians continue to debate the origins of this mountaintop kingdom. And yet, amidst the clouds, one truth remains. Machu Picchu is not just a city. It is a message from the past, one we still cannot fully read. 2. The Bermuda Triangle. Between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico lies the world's most famous region of unexplained disappearances. Ships vanish without sending distress signals. Aircraft lose contact, then disappear from radar. Entire crews are found missing from fully intact vessels. Over the years, the Bermuda Triangle has claimed more than 1,000 lives and over 75 aircraft and ships. Theories include sudden methane gas eruptions, rogue waves, magnetic anomalies, underwater volcanoes, alien abductions, time distortions, portals. Yet none can fully explain the scale of disappearances. Even modern vessels equipped with GPS, radar, and advanced navigation systems have reported unexplainable malfunctions when crossing the region. And in some cases, neither the wreckage nor any sign of the missing people were ever found. The Bermuda Triangle remains one of Earth's greatest ongoing mysteries, one that swallows answers as quickly as the ships that enter it. 3. Island of the Dolls, Mexico. Hidden in the canals of Xochimilco lies one of the creepiest places on the planet. The Island of the Dolls is home to hundreds of decaying dolls hanging from trees, walls, and wooden structures. Their cracked faces and empty eyes seem to watch visitors from every angle. The island's caretaker, Don Julian, began collecting dolls after claiming he heard whispers from the spirit of a drowned girl. To appease her, he hung dolls everywhere, believing they would protect him. Over decades, the island transformed into a haunting shrine of silent plastic faces. Travelers report seeing the dolls' heads turn, their limbs move, and their eyes blink. Some say the island is cursed. Others say it's simply unsettling. But one thing is certain. The Island of the Dolls is unlike anywhere else in the world, equal parts tragic and terrifying. 4. The Mystery of Yonaguni, Japan's underwater ruins. Off the coast of Japan lies a city beneath the waves, massive stone terraces, sharp edges, and perfectly cut steps disappearing into the ocean depths. Discovered in 1986, the Yonaguni Monument is a colossal underwater structure that appears carved, not natural. The formation includes broad platforms, right-angled staircases, towering columns, symmetrical walls, and what looks like a pyramid. Scientists are divided. Some say it's a natural formation shaped by erosion. But divers insist the angles are too precise, too architectural, too intentional. Carved symbols have been found nearby. Surrounding rocks show signs of ancient tool marks. Some even believe Yonaguni could be the remains of an advanced civilization lost to rising sea levels, perhaps connected to Japan's earliest cultures. Whether natural or human-made, the Yonaguni Monument remains an underwater mystery, one that challenges our understanding of ancient history. 5. The Pyramids of Antarctica. Hidden beneath Antarctica's frozen wasteland are mountains shaped so perfectly, they look like ancient pyramids. Satellite images show giant triangular formations rising from the ice structures with symmetry and angles so precise they appear man-made. Could ancient civilizations have lived in Antarctica long before it froze? Could these be remnants of a forgotten age? Or is it simply an incredible coincidence of nature? Scientists argue that the formations are natural nunataks, mountain peaks sticking through the ice. But the shape is so geometric, so intentional, that millions around the world aren't convinced. Adding to the mystery is the fact that Antarctica was once warm and green, home to forests, rivers, and potentially life. The idea that civilizations could have thrived here before the continent froze isn't impossible. But the truth remains locked beneath miles of ice. Until more exploration is allowed, if it ever is, the pyramids of Antarctica will remain one of Earth's coldest enigmas. 6. The Crooked Forest, Poland. Imagine walking into a forest where every tree bends the same way, as if shaped by an invisible hand. In Poland's Crooked Forest, over 400 pine trees grow with identical 90-degree curves at their bases. They emerge from the ground, bend sharply northward, and then straighten upward like normal trees. Their shape is unnatural. Their alignment is perfect. And the cause? Completely unknown. Some theories suggest human intervention, perhaps during World War II. Others believe a heavy snowfall warped the young saplings. There are even theories involving geomagnetic forces bending the trees as they grew. Yet none of these explanations hold up under scientific scrutiny. The trees are too uniform, too deliberate, too precise. To this day, the Crooked Forest stands as a botanical riddle, one carved into the landscape, but unsolved by time. 7. Mexico's Zone of Silence. Deep in the desert of northern Mexico lies a place where radios fail, compasses spin, and technology simply stops working. This is the Zone of Silence, a region famous for its strange magnetic anomalies. Pilots avoid it. Satellites lose signal passing overhead. Radio communication shuts down entirely. Locals report meteorites falling more frequently here than anywhere else on Earth. Scientists don't know why, but over the years, countless space rocks have crashed into this desert. Visitors also describe glowing orbs, unexplained lights, and sightings of tall, pale beings who vanish into thin air. In 1970, a U.S. rocket accidentally veered hundreds of miles off course and crashed directly into the zone, an event that still fuels conspiracy theories. Is it magnetic interference? Hidden minerals? Something else? No matter the cause, the Zone of Silence remains one of the planet's strangest landscapes. A place where even the laws of physics seem to break. 8. The Bennington Triangle, USA. The Bermuda Triangle isn't the only place where people vanish without a trace. In southwestern Vermont lies the Bennington Triangle, a region of forested hills where, between 1945 and 1950, at least 5 people disappeared, each under strange and unexplained circumstances. The first was an experienced hunter who wandered into the forest and never returned. The second was a college student who vanished during a school trip. The third, a war veteran, simply walked into the woods and disappeared forever. Perhaps the most chilling case was that of Paula Weldon, an 18-year-old who went for a hike and vanished despite being seen by multiple witnesses. Search parties, bloodhounds, helicopters, nothing ever surfaced. No bodies. No clues. No explanations. Locals speak of strange lights, sudden weather shifts, unsettling silence, and an overwhelming sense of being watched. Some blame the terrain. Others blame supernatural forces. But the truth? The Bennington Triangle remains an American mystery, one with far more questions than answers. 9. Lake Natron, Tanzania. In northern Tanzania lies a lake so strange, so otherworldly, it seems almost impossible. Lake Natron is a blood-red body of water with salt levels so high it can turn animals into stone. Birds that fall onto its surface become calcified, preserved like eerie statues. The temperature? Up to 60 degrees Celsius. The water? More toxic than bleach. The environment? Deadly, and yet somehow full of life. Only one species thrives here, the lesser flamingo. They return every year to breed at the lake's crystalline shores, completely immune to its corrosive chemistry. Researchers say the lake's color and chemical makeup come from volcanic minerals reacting with intense heat. But the lake's petrifying effect on wildlife continues to raise questions. How can one of the most hostile places on Earth support one of the largest flamingo populations? Nature, once again, refuses easy explanations. 10. The Devil's Kettle, USA. In the forested wilderness of Minnesota lies a waterfall unlike any other. At first glance, the Devil's Kettle seems ordinary, a powerful cascade rushing over ancient volcanic rock. But look closer and you'll notice something baffling. The river splits into two. One side continues downstream like any normal waterfall, but the other? It disappears into a giant hole and never comes out. Scientists have dropped dye, ping pong balls, logs, GPS trackers, yet none of them were ever seen again. The water simply vanishes. For decades, geologists have tried to trace where the missing river leads. Is it entering underground lava tubes? Emptying into an unseen cavern system? Or slipping directly into a subterranean lake miles away? No one knows. To this day, the Devil's Kettle remains one of America's most perplexing natural mysteries, a reminder that even in modern times, nature still hides secrets we cannot solve. Conclusion. Our world is filled with mysteries, some chilling, some beautiful, and some impossible to explain. From vanished rivers to underwater ruins, from forests that defy natural law to pyramids hidden beneath the ice, Earth remains far stranger than we imagine. Maybe one day, science will unlock the secrets behind these places. But until then, they remain silent reminders of how little we truly know. Which of these mysterious places would you dare to visit? And which one do you think hides the biggest secret? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed our journey into the world's greatest mysteries, make sure to subscribe for more videos like this.